Well, whilst we wait for Josh to return, let's look at starting this two-player career mode in F1 25. Let's go contracts, I think. Custom. Hello. Up to you. I mean, we can do. We were doing 10, weren't we, previously? I mean, it's up to you. Um, would you prefer 16? I feel like the 10 worked quite well, to be honest. Um, yeah, I think the 10 worked quite well, really. I think, yeah, yeah. I'm streaming my perspective as well, so we're gonna. I don't know. Can you add your voice to mine? Because that, I don't know. Maybe through Discord it won't do it, but it's alright if not. I mean, the one thing like, is because I've got that AI software, like, and this is slightly random, but we've been watching here. We've been watching like AI, like the U.S. presidents playing like Pokemon. It'd be funny to do something like that with it, but boy, not them. But like, it's quite funny. But yeah, um, yeah. I mean, we can just do. I mean, I'm on the track list now. Actually, I think it's the first thing that popped up this time. So, I mean, yeah. I don't know how Xbox really works anymore. You'd like to think they would have something else. I don't know, really. PlayStation's quite easy. You just like there's just a button you press and then it just like records. So I guess I'm glad I'm on PlayStation when with that. I think, as I say, I think it's just. I mean, we could do 16, but then I just think 10's a bit quicker, isn't it? Yeah. I am going to do. I think I'll do. I think I'll do Qatar because I do want to. I keep saying to you, I want to do a race there. So I think I'll just have Qatar on there. All right. Probably be a bit 50-50 about that one. Um, I think I probably should do tractor straight, shouldn't I? Based on what I've said. Um, let's go. I mean, I think this one will probably, I think one of us would probably pick this one. I think I'll put Monza on there. To be fair, actually, I'm quite happy you've done that because I was thinking China. It's a bit of a classic one for us, isn't it? That did come into my mind. Um, yeah, I know a lot of people don't like China, but I always say like I always feel like it's been very good races there. Um, mm, mm, mm. Oh, I'm tempted to choose this one. I don't know if you'll like it though, but it depends. It depends. I'll see what else. So that's so far we've obviously got Australia, China, Monza, Qatar. I don't think I'll say it, but like Vegas, if we do the fuel thing with you, would probably be a good one for me to pick as well. But I'm not a massive fan of Las Vegas. Um, I'll do because I think to be fair, let's do again. This one would probably be on there no matter what, but I'll put Austria on there. To be fair, okay, interesting. That one, I mean, that's normally a solid one, isn't it? That's six. Let's go. I again, this is one I kind of have a soft spot for. 'Cause I feel like it has actually been quite good in the career modes we've done, and for racing. I think I'll go Miami. But I know, do you dislike it still? I can't remember. I don't mind it. Do you know? Do you want to know which ones are left or anything? Belgium. Yeah, I think it's one each. Okay. I think I can guess, but I also kind of I don't think I'll ask you what it is because then it kind of I could pick it. There's a couple left, isn't there? I'm half tempted to say Bahrain, but I don't think Bahrain's actually tends to be that good a race on the game, so I don't think I will. I think if I'm playing as tactically, I probably need to do maybe a track with a bit more straight. um, I think I'm looking at either that last stretch of probably either like Mexico, Brazil, or Abu Dhabi. To be fair, I mean, don't say. I reckon you'll say Britain because Britain's not been said. So I'm sort of predicting that. I would say. Um. mm, 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 mm. Mexico. I think I'll say Mexico or Brazil. I could do Abu Dhabi, but I think I mean it's a in a way Qatar's the race I wanted to do, and it'll end up being the last one, which is a bit of a shame. But um, I'm quite. What would you prefer between Mexico and Brazil? Mexico. Do I be nice and just do Mexico then? I don't mind racing there in the league race. It was just annoying what happened to me. But Brazil, it's difficult because I think Brazil is normally a good race. Go for it. Uh, hmm. Let's do Mexico because I think it'll be funny if we're doing the fuel thing. All right, whenever you're back. I thought you would, but now you'll probably do something else. Is it Bahrain? Okay. So no Britain. Interesting. I think that's probably the first time we've actually not had Britain in one of the playthroughs, to be honest. But I thought you would say it, but yeah. I don't know. Why did you say Bahrain? Just because it's been testing there? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think for me, it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yeah. I know before I've obviously had. It's been a little bit different each track, but I don't have that data on this game yet. I've put it to 105. I might say do that because I'm not sure I'll be at 105. I think. Um, I'm trying to remember what we. I know obviously 100%. Say again. I think do 100% personally. I think it was better. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. We might have fucking done full quality, to be fair, but we can do short. Yeah, I don't think it makes a massive difference. The AI were a bit jammy on tyres anyway, weren't they? So, in a way, it's probably better to just have more tyres of it. Yeah, so I mean, we could do short. I think, yeah, do short, because I think even one, I mean, could do one shot, but then that's just probably a bit too of pandemonium. Yeah. Yeah, let me get over to, yeah, the rules. So, yeah, I mean, we can always change it, can't we? I mean, and I'm happy to say red flags on increased, but I don't think we'll get them anyway. But yeah, well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see whether there's any glitches with that. Let's do it. Yeah, yeah. I think again that saves a bit of time, doesn't it? If we ever need to restart. To be fair, I'm trying to remember what we did last time with that. I know at one point I think we did sim, and then I think we changed it back. Um. mm, I mean, I probably don't really mind, but the thing is, I can't remember what we did last time. Now I don't know if. Mm, the thing is, I like simulation. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking about that. I think should we? Yeah, yeah. Do simulation and standard. Yeah, let's do that for now, and then maybe we'll change our minds. Um, yeah, I'll just check everything else, but then yeah. Uh, I mean, if it's like if it's like an 11th team, if in co-op, if we can do an 11th team and it's like its own thing, I'd say probably just do it. To be fair, but yeah, I mean, I'll have a look in a minute. It just adds another team, doesn't it? I don't really mind that. To be fair. Um, I'd say probably not. To be fair. Uh, driver moves I've got on. Have you been doing it yourself? I've been doing it as well. Yeah, I mean that's fine either way. I just got started with it when you were going. That's fine. Um, yeah, I don't mind. Did you do like the resource rate and stuff? Yeah, I mean I think last time we might have had that one reduced, but we could do standard as well. Yeah, I sort of was thinking about that. I don't know really. I think I wouldn't mind being official, but then I also think, in a way, I don't know if it's better if we're just our own driver. In a way, I don't know what you think. Yeah, if you want to do that, then let's just do that. I think. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you think you've got all the settings, then we'll just go with that. What team did you add then? I didn't even realize you could do that in Cup. Yeah, I should say do them. I mean, probably in an ideal world, hopefully those Brad Pitt and the other guy get booted off quickly. Well, they can basically be Cadillac, can't they? All right, I'll just wait for you then. I mean, that's up to you. I mean, I'll leave that entirely up to you because we'll sandbag you anyway. So yeah. Are you? Okay. I'm just wondering what team I'll be. I know you said about the fastest, but I'm not sure I want to be in McLaren. But yeah, or maybe Red Bull, possibly. Because then at least if I'm shit, then it's like I'm shit with Verstappen as my teammate, so it's fairly realistic. But I might just go Red Bull to be fair. And Ferrari, obviously Ferrari, it's probably good if they have Hamilton and Leclerc active. To be fair, so I think I'll probably will. I think I'll probably will do Red Bull. Sonoda's a bit. It's a bit pointless having Sonoda there in a way, actually. So let me know whenever you're ready to invite. Invite. Are you ready now? Yeah, just let me know when you sent. I'm just gonna quickly dip into TT um, to put a setup in for Australia. Peace, peace, Sauber. It's up. No, I mean it's up to you. To be fair, yeah. Unless you want to do Apex, at least then it gets rid of one of those guys. Maybe do that. It's up to you, I think. the job, the job's team up to you. I'd say probably have Brad Pitt, but I don't really know who the other guy is. I've not really even seen the movie properly, so. I mean, my brother had a bit of it on the other day, and like it just made me angry because like there was like a situation where like they sent Brad Pitt out the pit lane to like block Verstappen, but he was like blue flags. It was just like so unrealistic. I was just like, that's what kind of I just can't. I think I should try and watch it at some point, but and it's the fact that like I remember when it was before it was coming out, like the description for the film, it was like Brad Pitt's like been out of the sport for like 20 years, and then like, he's able to go back and drive one of the cars. It's just that just would not happen. It just would not happen at all. I mean, if it like you've got Schumacher's case, but that was like 6 years, and I think a bit more, or was it even four maybe? I think that's a bit more achievable. I don't know why I didn't do something a bit more like that. Um, yeah, yeah, it just, yeah, I just don't know if I can stand the lack of realism. I I accepted it. Do I need to then go into Korea to get in? Yeah. Um, the menus I think are still a bit clunky. Two-player Korea. And here we are. Yeah, so I mean, I'll go custom as well. I think custom. I think being the official driver is cool, but then it's kind of. I don't know. I think it's also kind of good doing our own thing. What number did you do? 20, 20, 21? Should I be 6, 7? 6, 7? I'll probably do 20. I could do 6, 7. Can you imagine if one of the drivers did that in real life? It'd be quite funny. Like Lando Norris before. I mean, he's, you know, that generation of it. The merch, you probably sell the merch quite well though, actually. For some reason, they obviously like I don't know if it was this game or the game before. I think it was this game. They obviously got rid of some of the driver avatars, which is a bit annoying. some reason. Can I change my nationality later? I can't remember. I thought I'll just put the Mexico in for now, but I'll just do Mexico. Yeah, okay, that should be alright. What number was Perez actually? Perez was 11. Oh, I was still at 25 there, I think, because I think.
Hey.
Quickly just do a little bit to the helmet. I'm nearly there.
like it's all over. It is now. I can't speak.
Alright, I will go Red Bull. To be fair, Red Bull look quite close to McLaren anyway. Red Bull look quite close to McLaren anyway. And then I'm just going to keep Verstappen. To be fair. I mean, if I keep Tsunoda, I mean that's a recipe for disaster. To be fair. Yeah, I mean he probably should be, but then you're like, yeah, I don't know, like, yeah. That's alright. Yeah, I mean I've got mine going. There's this pre-game stuff, isn't there? So I'll keep it going. I mean, I think I can't remember if it was on this one or if it was the one before. I do remember us starting to do like a career with. I think one of us. I think you were Hamilton and I was the clerk, but I don't think we progressed too far in it. But I can't remember. It must have been F124 because I didn't have anything on this one. Let's see. Can we skip this? Elena? No.
Anyway, believe it or not.
Anyone?
This is my excited face.
Paying you to get us to Australia.
Show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff, merchandising, likeness, blah blah blah, but the really juicy stuff.
I mean, it's one of those things where I think this was a decent addition, but then does it really change the experience much? Probably not.
Become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
And she's probably a bit too American for your tastes as well. Is that the overall target thing? I think though it's cool that you've done Apex, so I think that's something a bit different.
It's contract time. The team are expecting you to improve as your career evolves. And so am I. Here we
Oh.
Here you a longer.
I think that will be interesting. Because obviously the teammates do upgrades as well, don't they? Yeah. I mean, it recommends 69 for me as well. I can't remember how easy it is to improve it, but yeah, I think I'll probably do 69 as well because it gives me 22% on the thing. And then I think I can only do a season 1 contract. Yeah. I'm sure we did a career mode before where like I got fired after the first season or something from like a good team. But I can't remember precisely. Apparently I'm not quite as good as the great Victor Martins. It was a good driver, but he crashes a lot in races. He's quick, but a bit error prone. Have you seen any of that? Have you followed the F2 lineup for next season? Yeah, it's like that pretty much, but then Herta's doing it next season, so that's very interesting. And I think like if you look at the field, obviously isn't a great field. Like Herta almost needs to like if he wants to get to F1 because that's why he's doing it. He needs to like absolutely dominate that field, and he should do really because it's quite a weak
Recognition is a system
mix
with
of
a
drivers. But see what happens. I think
If you're on a
that will
long-term
be
deal.
I think the interesting thing to follow. But quality wise, I think it's not as good as previous years. No, go on.
Upgrades can be purchased by you and your teammate.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, your aero is a bit down. So is chassis. I mean, powertrain. Everyone's kind of equal on powertrain, aren't they? I mean, I don't really know how many. We've only got 200 in a way at this point. I'm not even really sure what way I'll go with it, but. Just looking at the rivalry thing, but I don't think I can select anything much. Alright, yeah, can advance. I don't know see how many resources we get. I mean, I only got 66, but I mean, Verstappen got a ton, so yeah. I paused it because I wasn't sure whether could use anything, but. I mean, I'm not. I mean, you're probably the same. I'm not going to be able to get any upgrades for Australia, but that might not be a bad thing in a way. Well, all right, it's time for the grid reveal. Let's see how good you look next to Brad Pitt. I have to insert you in somewhere. Do like that Ferrari livery. Because it's romantic. I thought my guy made me think of Fernando Alonso from the back. Looks like they didn't invite you. Oh, there you are. I didn't see I can't see your car anywhere, but maybe we'll get a long shot. Those two can fuck off. Yeah, well, at least I included you in some capacity. That's quite funny. That's quite, as I said before, it's good they added that into the game, to be fair. Yeah. Might pause it at the next one and just upgrade something, but. Problem is, I think Verstappen will just be doing all the car development because he's getting like far more than I am. I've not even got enough actually. I've got 398. I do. Well, Verstappen's doing. I mean, I'm just going to tell you what he's doing. To be honest, he's doing the front wing, the front downforce. He's doing the weight reduction for the chassis, and I think that's all we are doing. I think he's doing durability as well, the gearbox. So I'm basically. I don't even know if it'll be worth me doing anything, because I think he'll just be upgrading everything, but which is good and bad, really, because obviously it's nice to be in charge of a development, but yeah. Welcome to the pack. That's quite good. I just realised who I've had a message from. Yeah, this would be a this would be a perfect moment to use my AI software to add his voice. From Christian. There's nothing quite like the start of a new season of F1 between yourself and Verstappen. I'm sure we can have a fantastic season. And then of course he has to say, "My door's always open if you need anything." I might steer clear. Who's your team principal? Is it just someone from the movie? I'm not gonna know. But, yeah. That's what I wondered. Yeah. Oh, it is. I'd probably rather it didn't, but I mean, if it does, it does. Is it? Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, it's been like that before, I think. Alright, we're at the workstation. Yeah, I mean he's also mine. He's moonlighting, he's keeping his options open. I just realised though, have I changed my race engineers to be Italian? Yeah, I don't know if I have. That's what I was doing last game. Might have to do that. Well, the first practice or. I mean, to be fair, actually though, I mean, I probably wouldn't have chosen Australia, but I think it's generally been good races and it's a good track if you get the setup right.
World champion joining the grid. We have 4 teams in the championship. There's certainly been convergence over the winter months and plenty to look forward to before the huge.
I don't mind. I mean,
2026. Now is all about
I'm probably half tempted to, but what's the time? I mean, what time do you need? Are you going off later? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, feel free to have a look. I mean, I might just say let's go to a practice session that's not raining. Probably, and then
I know we can have a great year, so let's go.
I'll do a few bits. I mean, I don't know whether or not, because I know last time I think we just didn't do the test programs to make it a bit harder to get resources. So I mean, I don't mind, but I might do the test program just to see how I do against the kind of prediction of lap times. It might be useful for me to do that. So I might just do it from that point of view. So I mean, if you want to do anything, feel free. I noticed FP2 looked wet again, so probably worth just going to FP3. I would say. What? Azzy. That's interesting. I mean, a bit like the real life season coming up. As long as McLaren don't win, I think I'm satisfied. Personally. And I mean, you have a think as well whether or not you want to do the fuel sandbagging. I think it'd probably be good to do it to some degree, and then we might just have to look at what's a good amount. Because I think even in the Apex, I think you'll be potentially at this stage. Yeah, might be embarrassing me, and I don't mind too much either way. But yeah, right. So let's have a look at setup. The thing is, again, I don't know. I might use. Do you know what wings you do here? Yeah. Probably from the DTF1 days. Problem is this. The guy I normally use for setups, I think his setups are just gonna be so outdated because they're just old. Yeah, just see what happens. Sorry, what was that? Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm all for it. I just don't know what to do with the setup, but because the guy I would normally use, his videos are like 8 months old, so it's like I don't really see the point. Because, as you say, I mean, I had a quick look, and his like tires were on max temperature, which again, surely is not the right thing to do. I think I'll just have to grab someone's and just use it. But I might just increase the wings a bit. What's that? Well, he is quite high. Do you know what your tire pressures are for this track? Again, the one I've looked at, I might just do it for now. It seems to have them quite high again, but it's hard because I don't know how recent the setup is really. I feel like the tires can get quite hot here, but I think I'm probably just basing it off of previous games. I might just try this for now. I might just increase it a bit. 23, 25. But that seems too high actually, but alright, Let's do a lap out on track. I've only got softs available though, which probably would have been better to have.
Okay, me again, mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
What is? Yeah, no idea. Australia looks nice, to be fair. It's funny because oh, is it? Yeah. I just haven't really, you know, haven't really driven much. Okay, so radio language. We are gonna bring it back to Italiano. Ah, it takes me back. So much better. Now I don't have to listen to some guy speaking English at me. I do actually much prefer it. It's quite funny, but I just prefer the vibe. To be fair. Oh, I need to change the MFD is a bit weird. Not the MFD, it's just where everything is. Are you out on track? What have you been doing no line? Oh really? Well, I said just do whatever you're comfortable with. I mean, at the end of the day, I'd rather you enjoy it and whatever, you know, whatever we do, and just we can sandbag it with the fuel if needed. So. I don't know if I've actually driven this track on this game then, you know. I probably haven't. Yeah, it is quite... It's funny, when they do these like LiDAR scans, like, you really kind of get the elevation change a bit more. And it's not a massive elevation change here, but you kind of know what I mean in terms of like the undulations and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I'd ever do cockpit cam. Lando coming out the pits. Are you doing the race program? How are you compared to the Delta? It's looking like I'm about 2/10 up on the race Delta. But then to be fair, I should probably be able to go quicker each lap, considering I've not driven too much. Yeah, that's what. That's early on in the session though, so I don't know. I don't know. It might be worth me doing a quali sim just to see how I compare actually then, to be fair. Or maybe even in quali, you just put extra fuel in. And then if you need to then take some out because you're too slow or something, you can do that a bit. I think it's just gonna be okay. I think these first few races it is gonna be just a bit getting the settings right again, isn't it? So I'll do a quali sim in a minute and just kind of see how I do in comparison. But I mean, as you know, I normally perform better in the races, obviously, in a way. So. I mean, I have gone quicker than the AI as well. So I mean, whether or not maybe we could just up the AI, and that might help your situation. I just don't really know what level of AI I should be at because I've not really done the game enough. But then it's like, I mean, if I get knocked out Q1 in the Red Bull, I mean, well, that's short quali anyway, isn't it? But like, I'm in Sonoda's seat, so there's an element of if I do, then that's kind of, the Red Bull is difficult to drive. That's right. The fiddler. There you are, nickname. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as you know, I just put them on. I just try and just put them on YouTube as well because it's just there, Let's do one more lap and then I think I'll pit and then I'll try the quali sim just to see how it compares to your lap.
C'è una Apex davanti a te. Avete più di un giro di divario. Il miglior tempo sul giro è 1:17,6.
How do you mean? Was that to me? Yeah, I'm just doing one last lap and then I'll pit quali sim just to see how it compares to yours. I think that's a good idea just to see. Yeah, I can compare that as well. To be fair, Colapinto is blocking me. What the fuck are you doing? He's probably can kill my lap actually. Oh, fuck off, you cunt. Is he gonna make me fail? No, he's not. I lost about a second because of Colapinto. Just seen your teammate. Yeah. Brad Pitt. I wish he was just called Brad Pitt, not Sonny Hayes. I think as we do some of these nicknames, he is just going to be Brad Pitt, I think. I'll try and back him up to where you are. I can hear you. Oh, and Brad Pitt's just hit the wall. That's interesting. Do they do that? Because I presume that's because he was in my dirty air. He just smacked the wall. Brad Pitt.
Confermo la sosta al termine di questo giro.
I guess he's gone up now. I had not even done anything to him, but Brad Pitt was the same. I was in front of him. He went into the wall, and Gasly just flew off. So quite funny. I wonder if I'll do that in the race. That'd be funny. And it's nice if they actually go off track a bit more, because in a lot of the games they do not. Well, I mean, you can see. I mean, my best lap was a 1:19.1. I'm fast. Yeah, your first sector, I was faster than you by 2/10. So your second sector was quicker than me. But then the engine performance, I think, was a bit more neutral.
A
You
tutto
did.
lo staff, auto pronta a uscire.
Your final sector must have been a bit slower compared to mine, then, I think. Yeah, for some reason I was 7/10 quicker than your final sector. Presuming you might have made a mistake, because that seems like a lot. Well, let's see what my quality lap's like. I've just hit the wall a bit there. It's only a light green, so I think I'll just keep going. Really? I mean, I could probably get better at it, I don't know, but I do remember it was quite, I don't know, it hasn't been too bad for me on this one, but like, in the past that's been quite a tricky corner to get right. Oh, a bit of wheel spin.